Greetings all, Shane Bruce, Resto Mod Daisy, and today we've got a technical video for you. The internet's a wonderful place. I got an email from Mark Ritter over at Cobalt 327 on eBay about a customer who was attempting to get an abutment replaced in a wide-body Daisy. Now there's a lot of variations in wide-body Daisies. This particular model, I believe, is a Model 96. But it is built exactly the same as, I don't know, a Model 95? Nope, Model 98, or a Model 99, or a Model 95. They all share a sleeved receiver with a barrel input. Now, the fat boys, the wide-body guns, use a Model 25 seal set. And the Model 25 seal set is the small seal set. If you grab your micrometer and throw it on there, you'll see that the relative width on it is about 0.80. All right, that's the small seal set. Shares the same thing with the abutment seal on the pre-78 guns, 0.81, 82, but 0.80 is about right for the small seal set. Now, other guns in the Daisy line, like this pre-78 Model 1938 Red Ryder, as you can see on the logo thing down here, it's a Model 1938, not a B, so it has a metal abutment washer and a metal trigger. So it's a pre-78 gun. It uses a bigger set of seals. These guys usually run about 8.9, 8.8, as you can see, on the abutment washer seal and also on the compression cup, about 8.8. So the difference there is about, 8. So they are physically smaller. Now, in the post-78 guns, this is what your abutment seal looks like. It's actually an integral part of the abutment assembly, and it, like its predecessor in the pre-78 guns, is 91. So 89, 91, 90, somewhere in there. But this is an improvement, actually, because it's not a soft composite seal. It's a harder nylon style seal, a little more durable. And as a result of that, you have some advantages. Now, this is what the question's all about. This is an abutment washer. And as you can see, it's a metal construction, little top hat looking thingy. It's got a couple of slats cut into each side. And when they're in the gun, they typically present like so that you see them at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And inside the gun, on the compression chamber, is a little metal tab that folds over and holds these in place. Now, these are all set up for a 7/16 coarse thread, and that will allow the Model 25 magazine to thread into it. Et voila. A bottle cap, old style, to thread into it. Et voila. And thread out of it. Or, I don't know, an air tube you might make to shoot corals in airsoft BBs. As long as it's got a 7/16 core thread, threads in, comes out. So that's the abutment washer. This is what our question's all about, because I think this is a Model 25 abutment washer because it's pretty damn small. About 8.0, just like the small set of seals. So this should have come out of a Model 25, possibly a 111 Model 40, or a wide body. But I have a guy that Mark knows is trying to put one of these in a wide body, and it's just falling through. So it might not be a small seal or a small abutment washer in a wide body. It might be the big one. We don't know, but we're going to find out. All right, here's our wide body. It's been stripped. Lever's gone, trigger's gone, guts are gone. I'm going to slap it in a vise, and we're going to see if we can give you, the viewers, a shot of what it looks like down inside. Now, I was experimenting earlier, and you can actually get this done. So, camera person, step over this way. What I'm going to do is shine a light down there. Now, here, let's get reoriented. There we go. There, you see that? Go ahead and zoom in. And I'll get focused. All right. There we have our metal abutment washer we were just describing. There are the two tabs that hold it in place. That one looks like it's got some shit written on it. Anyway, what we're fixing to do now is drive that rascal out and measure it. All right, so let's get on with that. To dismount your abutment washer, and this is not something you need to undertake lightly, because if you bust off one of those tabs, your compression chamber's done. You're toast, unless you're really skilled at other techniques that I am not skilled at. So if you break the washer, you're gonna screw up the gun. So here's the tool to use. I use a 1/2-inch iron rod long enough to reach all the way through the receiver, because we're going to push that metal washer by gently tapping on it. We're going to walk it past its 2 flaps. We're going to open those up. We're going to push on by them and then extract it out the back of the gun. To reinstall it, we push it in from the back, and then we bend the tabs back on it, which is an even more delicate operation. So you don't need to wail on it, but you do need to give it some taps because it is steel. You want to watch your workpiece. I'm not getting any motion. Hold it. Seeing anything? I think I'm going to go to a metal hammer. Let me get this recalibrated here. Ooh, that iron bar is heavy. Move that up. Maybe it's getting off axis. All right, that should do that. Now let's get a ball peen after it. All right, now this should be nice and snug. So I'm going to try and watch the frame and make sure it's not moving. If you'll watch and tell me if you see some flex on those tabs. Yeah. That's it. Now, let's push that out, or actually we should be able to drop it out. So, and then we'll take a look and see if we broke our tabs. Let's see if our tabs come out. Oh, you may be a liar. There you are. There is the washer that came out of the gun. And you can see the imprint where the tabs were. Now, let's take a peek and see if our tabs, since they didn't come out, they're standing proud. Here, we'll get you a shot of that. This is what it looks like when the tabs are standing up. See how they've just laid flat back along the line of the receiver?
Well, let me try to get it focused.
Okay.
Hold that light at different angles, maybe.
We'll get you there eventually. So when you've pushed it out, you have pushed the tabs back, and they'll be laying along the side of the compression chamber. Now, if little bits of metal come flying out of there along with the abutment washer, your experiment's failed. You have now ruined your compression cup. And if you want to repair it, you're going to have to extract it, find a new one, and install it. Good luck with that. All right, so here it is. This is the one we took out of the wide body. This is the one that we think came out of something not a wide body. But the reality is, it is exactly the same piece. So, I don't know why a Model 25 would drop through a wide body. It should not. Yeah, that's what comes out of them, as suspected, because they've always used the Model 25 seals, the small seal set. So, I'm not sure how that happened, but now to reinstall this, what I'm going to have to do, and I'm not going to do it right now, is I have to get a 7/16 coarse thread screw, get it lined up on this, and then reinstall through the back so that I line up my tabs, these little cuts. This is the way to look when we see it. So one tab is by this cut, and one tab is by this cut. Get it pressed in place, then hold it in place, and then get your either bottle cap or a Model 25 shot tube and thread it in from the front. Check your alignment, make sure it's still there, and then at that point in time you can use your giant 1/2-inch metal rod to go to one side of the receiver and tap that flange flat, rotate the gun, go to the other side of the receiver and tap that flange flat. And it is a touchy thing to do. Might take you some practice. I've done a few. I'm not saying I'm an expert. So the question was, is a wide body abutment the same as a Model 25? And I believe the answer is yes. Now, why the wide body abutment that Mark's customer is attempting to install in his gun is falling completely through the gun, I don't know. But it might be that the tabs that were holding it in place are no longer there. Anyway, that is the question, that is the answer, and that's all we got for you today here at Rest-O-Mod Daisy, kids. This is Shane Bruce with Rest-O-Mod Daisy, signing off.